alaikum. Honorable dignitaries, esteemed colleagues, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is a great privilege to address you all today at the Indian Ocean Conference, an event that gathers nations and leaders from across the world to discuss our shared future, our common challenges, and our opportunities. As we navigate the complexities of the global landscape, it is vital to acknowledge the need to amplify the voice of the Global South, particularly in the context of maritime cooperation. Let me, at the outset, also thank the organizers and the Sultanate of Oman for this great hospitality and the reception we've received so far. The Global South is a diverse and vibrant group of nations rich in culture, resources, and potential. Yet, for far too long, the voices of many of these nations have been underrepresented in global affairs and institutions. From Africa and Latin America to Asia and Oceania, these nations have much to contribute, but often face challenges in making their voices heard on the world stage. It is within this context that the UAE is committed to the Global South in a timely manner. The Indian Ocean is a crucial global maritime corridor, plays a central role in shaping international trade, regional security, and environmental sustainability. As members of the Indian Ocean Rim Association, we must recognize that the challenges we face, such as climate change, maritime security, and sustainable economic development, require coordinated action across our borders. The health of our seas, the stability of our trade routes, and the resilience of our health of our seas are all interconnected, and it's imperative that we strengthen our efforts in preserving the resources and security of the region. Together, we can ensure that the Indian Ocean continues to be a space of safe navigation, sustainable commerce, and shared prosperity. The UAE has consistently sought to play a constructive and supportive role in global diplomacy, economic development, and peace building. We understand that the strength of the international community lies in the equitable contributions of all nations. The UAE has embraced this philosophy by working closely with nations across the Global South. It has created a platform for dialogue and facilitating collaboration on a wide range of issues, from climate change to sustainable development. The UAE's vision for global cooperation recognizes that the world oceans are vital arteries that connect nations, cultures, and economies. The Indian Ocean, a region where many of the world's most dynamic economies and nations reside, is particularly important. With the UAE's strategic location bridging east and west, we have long recognized the value of maritime connectivity as a key to strengthening the economics and voices of the Global South. The UAE's ports, including the world-renowned ports of Jebel Ali in Dubai and KZad in Abu Dhabi, serve as gateways for trade and investment for the entire region. They connect the Global South to the global market, facilitating the movement of goods, services, and ideas across continents. The UAE maritime role extends far beyond trade. We understand that the seas are shared resources and that the security and sustainability of these vital trade routes are essential for the stability and prosperity of all nations, especially those in the global south. Through our partnerships, the UAE has worked tirelessly to enhance maritime security, combat piracy, and promote safe navigation. This allows nations from the Indian Ocean region and beyond to engage more effectively in the global economy and to secure their rightful place on the international stage. The UAE continues to set the global benchmark for maritime sustainability, integrating clean energy, innovation, marine conservation, and economic resilience to secure long-term prosperity. At COP28, the UAE delivered the historic UAE consensus, setting ambitious targets to triple renewable energy capacity and double energy efficiency by 2030. Recognizing the maritime sector's pivotal role in economic security, the UAE is leading the transition toward low-carbon resilient maritime industries through offshore and renewable energy solutions tailored to maritime decarbonization. And of course, some of you are aware of the projects we are involved in Indonesia, and now hopefully soon in Malaysia, to increase their green energy production. Also, the UAE will host the World Maritime Day parallel event in 2025, providing a valuable platform for international collaboration on maritime innovation and sustainability. Furthermore, the UAE will co-host the UN 2026 Water Conference with Senegal in the UAE from the 2nd to the 4th of December in 2026, inviting all stakeholders to participate and contribute to driving progress on SDG 6, ensuring the availability and sustainability and sustainable management of water and sanitation for all, building on existing efforts and fostering meaningful international collaboration. Through our initiatives, such as the UAE commitments to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, our support for initiatives aimed at poverty alleviation, and our investments in renewable energy and infrastructure, the UAE is working to ensure that the Global South is not left behind in the march towards the more sustainable and equitable world. As we look to the future, it's clear that the strategic importance of the Indian Ocean and its maritime routes will only continue to grow. The UAE remains committed to ensuring that this growth is inclusive and that the nations of the Global South are positioned to benefit from it. The UAE is fully committed to ensuring that the Indian Ocean remains a space for peaceful navigation, cooperation, and shared prosperity through the provision of financial, technical, and logistical support. We are working alongside our partners in the Global South to ensure that the maritime infrastructure and security continues to evolve in a way that benefits all. In this way, the UAE stands ready to amplify the voices of those who are often overlooked in global conversations. Distinguished guests, the UAE's role in amplifying the voice of the Global South is deeply intertwined with our recognition of the importance of maritime connectivity, security, and collaboration. The UAE remains steadfast in its commitment to this cause, standing shoulder to shoulder with our partners in the Global South to build a future that is not only prosperous, but also fair, sustainable, and inclusive. Together, we can ensure that the future of the Indian Ocean is one where every nation, regardless of its size or history, has the opportunity to thrive and make its voice heard. Thank you very much for your time.